Have you ever wondered why some business owners get booked solid without any cold outreach, while you're still posting on Instagram for 12 likes? Here's the truth nobody's saying. You've been looking at social media wrong for your business this whole time. And the reality is YouTube is the platform every business owner is switching to because of the search engine SEO potential. But not only that, it's because of the quality of viewers that you're getting on this platform compared to Instagram and TikTok, where a lot of people are dopamine riding compared to search-based intent. I used to think YouTube was just for vloggers like Jake and Logan Paul, or even influencers like promoting their skincare products. But until I used it to build a client-effective pipeline, I stopped running ads altogether. Now I get anywhere from 8 to 15 leads almost every single day from YouTube that have consumed my content, that have already decided they wanted to work with me, and that have the 3 pillars of business all in a nutshell: know, like, and trust. They know about my product, they like me, they've consumed my content, and they're ready to buy and learn more about what I could offer them exclusively. I'm Riley. I'm the founder of YouTube Lead Launch. I'm a YouTube strategist that has ran businesses myself through YouTube, such as my real estate business, where we do millions in sales every single year strictly from YouTube, along with Car Rental Coach, where we are doing $60,000 to $70,000 months strictly from YouTube with a channel that we started a little over a year ago. I'm going to show you the same system that I use on these businesses that helped me with these businesses, along with businesses that we've strategized with on their YouTube strategy to turn YouTube into a 24/7 powerful lead generation machine without fancy gear, without viral videos, and without spending a penny on ads, where we're actually getting paid to post these videos from YouTube and from the offer that we provide. So if you run a coaching business, a service-based business, an agency, and you want to see real qualified leads on autopilot, this video is going to change how you view social media forever. And when I say social media, a lot of people don't get that YouTube, you could classify it as social media. I classify it more as a video-based search engine. It rewards quality, not quantity of posts. And you could leverage search here to get the highest intent viewers in order for the videos to actually reach the right audience, but then pick up after the YouTube algorithm learns more about you and your target audience. Most business owners, they're stuck on the content treadmill that never convert. It's like going on the treadmill while eating a brownie. But YouTube is so different. One good video could bring you leads for years, and I know this because a lot of leads I get for my real estate business reference the first video I ever made. When I was 19, I took my iPhone and I made a video about the top 5 neighborhoods in my city. And this video has got over 60,000 views and people still reference it to this day. And that's the beautiful part about it. An Instagram post, a TikTok post, they're more like flashy fireworks. They might burst off whenever you first upload them or first release them, but then poof, they're gone forever and they're not getting that traction. Compared to YouTube, which is an evergreen search engine, it's like planting a tree, being able to eat from its fruits for decades to come. Why a lot of people don't enter the YouTube game is because, think about it, Instagram and TikTok, it's so easy to make a 30 to 60 second video, say a few things and upload it. It doesn't take much skill, commitment, or consistency, although it does, but not as much as long form. It's like the first step into long form, but making long form videos, it's going to take more commitment, it's going to take more thought, and it's going to take more of your willpower and learning about how this content game really works. And yes, it's going to take more time, but the thing is, you can't look at the time today, because what YouTube actually does is buy you time back. It actually compounds time over time, and a few videos I make, 30 videos, might get me 100,000 hours of watch time. So those 30 videos might have took me 30 hours to make, but now I'm compounding my time because these videos have been watched for over 100,000 hours. So I'm actually buying back my time so that I could work on other aspects of the business, as these videos are continuously finding the right audience audience and pumping them content and value and lasting forever so that it's honestly like the best funnel ever. You don't even have to do webinars because these videos are basically all these mini webinars that are taking people to the next step, and eventually the 7-11-4 rule where people need to spend 7 hours with you to turn into a buyer. It's so much easier to hit that on 30-minute videos compared to 30-second videos. So a lot of people might think, well, hey, I don't have time for YouTube. I don't have time to make an hour-long video every single week. What they're missing is that this is actually buying you time back. And people are always scared, what if I don't get views? But if you're doing the approach we're doing where we're selling high-ticket products and services, you don't need views. You just need the right viewers. You're optimizing for views is what keeps so many people behind instead of optimizing for sales and business exclusively. Your focus shouldn't be on virality. It should be on making sure your keywords are optimized in these titles for the right audience to find these videos, to find you, and to find what you offer. So I'm going to give you the framework on how to get started with your first 10 videos, the power stack that you need. Number one is I always recommend to start with search-based content. This is going to load your channel up with the right keywords so that YouTube, number one, understands who you're trying to reach. And number two, you're going to get discovered right off the bat without having to rely on any algorithm because people are intently searching in these search terms. So for example, if I'm helping people move to Pittsburgh, which I am, and they're searching up the best neighborhoods in Pittsburgh, that's going to be incorporated in a lot of my videos. Check out the best neighborhoods in Pittsburgh, top 5 neighborhoods, worst neighborhoods, where to move in Pittsburgh, and naturally these people search it in and my videos pop up because my title, my video, and the description is full of keywords that they're already looking out. And YouTube's owned by Google, so I'm actually ranking on Google, I'm ranking on YouTube for it, and the SEO is just off the charts, even if it's a brand new video. So how you could implement this is you want to make videos on buyer intent questions and solving the buyer's problems, all search-based for your first 10. And from that point, after you've built your base, that's when you could start expanding and throwing in there some client proof videos. So we do this for Car Rental Coach. It's basically client interview videos where they're testifying on using our products and services and their experience with it. So that's something that is so simple, but it gives that social proof and that realness element that you sprinkle those in with your value-based content. It's a no-brainer to buy if it's something that they're looking for. And then belief-shifting content. This is always very strong because you could pre-handle objections before they shoot them to you in the sales call. So if you have videos that are providing value, that are solving their problems, that show that this has worked with clients, and that break any beliefs that they might have, then every pillar is basically hit before the sales call, and the sales call is literally a toss over the shoulder how easy it is and how rewarding of a win-win process it is, because now you have more time to focus on giving the client value and spending the one-on-one time with them compared to all of the pre-things you have to do before making that sale. Once you have your baseline, once you have 10, 15 videos uploaded, that's when you could start to dabble with the algorithm. So you could make your titles more broad. Maybe you don't need to keyword stuff, include many keywords in these videos, but you could take the more broad approach by looking at maybe some outliers, some similar channels that you have that are in your space have done, and how could you make this into a different angle, and how could you spice up the title, spice up the packaging of it, and just test it out. It's all about testing, and it's about really knowing what's going to be valuable to your audience, how you can make content that is going to answer all of their problems, it's going to show proof that this is the best solution, and then add some entertainment value in there. Do some testing to see what your specific audience is liking and what's going to not only provide value, but make them want to go with you compared to everyone else. So add some personality. It's called YouTube for a reason. People are looking to connect with you as a business owner. And what you could do if you want YouTube strategy one-on-one with me, where we could actually look at your channel, we could come up with title, thumbnail concepts, review all your scripts, make sure your analytic and all of your keywords and setup are in check, then click the link below or go to launchmyleads.com. This is where you could book a call with me. We could learn more about your business and see if we're a good fit to help you get some leads into your business using YouTube. It's all about clarity, leverage, and a video roadmap. It's took me over 5 years to learn the nuances of YouTube because, like I said before, it's different than Instagram and TikTok. It's a lot more complex of a platform and an algorithm, and it's going to take a while to figure out, so you might as well shortcut that process and start getting leads right away. I remember working over like 60 hours a week, constantly creating stories and posts for my Instagram, and burnt out and barely getting one lead from Instagram. Then I uploaded a few videos on YouTube about Pittsburgh, its neighborhoods, and its real estate market. I wasn't expecting much. I was like, how does this even work? I'll upload it. I always used YouTube, but I never really uploaded on YouTube, so I always had lower expectations because I wasn't that confident in my ability to get views on that platform. But after I uploaded those videos, it literally changed my life. Not only did it bring in views, but I got my first lead within a few months, and they were ready to buy. And it was the best feeling ever. Like, these people already chose me as their agent. They're ready to buy, and now leads are flowing in. From that point, it was a huge snowball effect. And now from this point, I have a whole team closing all of the deals as I just continue to make YouTube videos. It's really a compounding machine, evergreen, and I can't believe the videos I made a few years ago are still paying off today, and I'm confident they will be paying off decades to come. I used to think like I needed to go viral, but then I switched that to I just need to be searchable. Why would I want to reach 10 to 20,000 people who aren't purchasing in Pittsburgh compared to 1,000 people who are actively looking at listings every single day and need to make the move soon? So a lot of people, I don't know if it's a bias we all have, but we're always looking for virality and that big upswing, but that's truly not what it's about. It's about service, providing value, and being very clear on who you're providing the value to and being able to reach those people. They will find you if you have the right words in there, you're making videos on the right topics, and you know how to properly optimize YouTube as a whole. And I used to be like, oh my gosh, YouTube is so slow, 20 views in 1 week, what's that? That's nothing. But what I didn't understand was, yes, it's slow at first, but then it speeds up without you having to do anything. It's a powerful machine. It's like buying a stock at $1 a share and saying, oh, my money's not going anywhere. And then you check back a year later and you're at $60 a share and you just made so much money you don't know what to do with. I mean, yes, you can't just set and forget it. You always have to keep in mind that analytics are so important to track, but it doesn't make sense to hang up on your analytics until you have at least 20 videos out there. Then you could go into your traffic source and then you could start to see, where are these people coming from? What are they searching? And how is YouTube recommending my videos out? That way you're also checking the charts on your videos, the drop-off rate, and which videos and what topics specifically are holding people in on these charts. So you could not only know what to title your next videos, how to come up with topics, but also exactly how to start and what to say in them. And if your traffic source doesn't say YouTube search, especially if that's what you're optimizing for the first 10 videos, then your SEO needs help. Average view duration and click-through rate are going to be the two most important metrics after traffic source from this point on. How many people are clicking? How long are they staying? That's the only way YouTube will start to recommend your videos on their own and turn your channel into a compounding engine. And click-through rate, like I would say rule of thumb, you want to be at least, when you're starting, above 3%. A lot of our videos are around 5 to 8% click-through rates, which is pretty outstanding. Average view duration, try to be around 35 to 50%, but remember, YouTube's going to reward the longer videos the better. So instead of making 2 20-minute videos a week, make one 1-hour video a week, because that average view duration might be 10 to 15 minutes, maybe even 20, and YouTube's going to see that and see you're keeping people on the platform for a long time. They can make more money because they're going to be feeding them ads. That way they want to push your video in front of everyone. Work with YouTube, not against it. And I have many other videos on this channel that go way more in depth about strategy on how to get your average view duration up, how to do thumbnails, titles, ideas, and the nuances of YouTube, so feel free to explore them. We'll link some down in the description below. And what a game changer I could tell you is don't make content to impress, make it to convert. Have call to actions in your videos, but don't overwhelm them, especially at the beginning. I would do one soft one a third way through and one nice one at the end. And this is just to let them know what you're offering, because you'd be surprised if people are watching your content, they're interested in the topics, they're interested in the information, and now they might be interested on one-on-one with you, which is most likely the case. And you've just made a wonderful connection that both sides are able to benefit from. So it's all about coming in with the right mindset, understanding that YouTube's different, and due to that difference, it's extremely powerful. Number two, you want to be optimized properly when you're first launching. Focus on search and focus on who you're speaking to and making your videos as appealing to those people as possible. Getting that brand on point is very important as well. And number three, even though it might look like you're getting 20 views, in a year that video could have 20,000 views. So don't constantly check it, don't constantly tweak over it, but just keep posting videos that you know your target audience will find value in with faith. And if you want to know like the different content buckets, I'll link our video in the description below where we go through all the different content buckets, how to decipher what ideas and what to even come up with for video ideas. That way you know you're going in the right direction. And from that point, rely on search, dabble into the algorithm, continue to upload on a weekly schedule long videos that are going to hook the viewer. Keep in mind that average view duration, keep in mind rehooks throughout the video so that they could stay. And there's so much more, but so little time. So what we're gonna do is do full breakdowns on every little part of YouTube for Business, how you could use it to get leads into your business daily, as we have in just such a short amount of time. We've built huge businesses strictly from YouTube with the best clients ever because they already know, like, and trust us. So if you want to do the same thing with your business, go ahead, click the link in the description below or go to launchmyleads.com. You could get on a one-on-one call with me directly, no setter, no sales team, and we could talk about your YouTube strategy, what it looks like with us helping, and where we could see your channel going next. And if you want to learn everything else about using YouTube for business, then you could watch either of these videos right here. They will go way more in depth on these concepts and help you turn YouTube into a lead generation machine. See you there.